So guys, I remember when I was writing my first professional medical exams, we actually asked a trickish question that was meant for us to discuss the thymus, and I didn't know, and that was how I lost 10 marks. Okay, so the question was asked like this. They said that a woman gave birth to a newborn, and okay, they actually, was it an X-ray? So they did an X-ray of the heart and all that, okay, but they couldn't see. Um, is it an okay? Yeah, they wouldn't see the upper part of the heart because something was covering it. Okay, so what was that? Discuss the histology and histophysiology of that, bro. I had no idea about that shit, man. All right. So, but when we came out of the exam hall, my mates were saying it is a thymus, it is a thymus, that thymus in children is enlarged and covers the heart. Bruh, man, I was like, I'll actually study this thymus so well. Okay, so on the basis of that, I noted thymus among the things that I'll be discussing on my medical channel. So today we'll be talking about the histophysiology and the histology of the thymus. Right. So let me get my pen. The question is, discuss the histology and the histophysiology of thymus. All right. So looking at this right now, you could see that the thymus is basically, all right, anterior, and it's like covering the greater vessels of the heart. And you could see that the thymus has the left lobe, has the right lobe. All right. What is connecting them is actually what is called the isthmus. Okay. I think that's basically the histology. All right. So histology of it is basically like the anatomy. Okay. So now let's talk about the anatomy of the thymus. We said that the thymus is a primary lymphoid organ located in the mediastinum. It consists of two lobes connected by an isthmus. Blood supply to the thymus comes from the internal thoracic artery and the superior and inferior thyroid arteries. Right? The thymus extends from the level of the inferior poles of the thyroid gland above to the fourth costal cartilage. Okay, so from the inferior poles of the thyroid gland to the fourth costal cartilage is where you find the thymus. It sits anterior to the great vessels of the heart and deep to the sternum. All right, the two distinct lobes of the thymus are connected by a midline, all right, by, okay, midline, all right, or midline called the isthmus, right? So this is it basically. This you could say this is the right lobe, this is the left lobe. Now what is connecting them is actually the isthmus, all right? So now what are the histological features of this thymus? We said that thymus is encapsulated. It is like a capsule, like a draw capsule, right? Thymus is encapsulated and divided into lobules, right? So each lobule has three regions. We have the subcapsular cortical region, which is subcapsular, so it is beneath, below the capsule, right? So subcapsular, let me see something. Subcapsular. Well, so this is a capsule. So subcapsular should be like below the capsule, okay? Although not labeled. We have the cortical regions, which contains thymic epithelial cells and lymphoid cells. All right, where is the thymic? Where is the cortical region now? This is a cortex. Okay, so this is a cortical region, right? And it contains thymic and lymphoid cell. Then we have the medullary region, which is found centrally within each lobe. Okay, so this central region, right, this central area should be the medullary region. Okay, so we have subcapsular, cortical region, medullary region. Okay, so the thymic epithelial cells play a crucial role in the maturation and development of lymphoid cells that migrate into the thymus during intrauterine angiogenesis. Okay, so this is basically where thymic epithelial cells grow, mature, okay, and they become T lymphocyte or all those stuff, okay. So T lymphocyte are called T lymphocyte because they develop in the thymus, hence the T. All right, why B lymphocyte are B lymphocyte because they develop in the bone marrow, hence the B, okay. So now, what is the function? This is a histophysiology of the thymus. We said that the thymus serves as the initial site of T cell immune maturation. Okay, that's why I told you that T cells are called T cells because they develop from the thymus, hence the letter T attached to them. So the T cells gain their name because they mature in the thymus, while B cells mature in the bone marrow. That's why they are called B cells. Okay, so positive and negative selection processes occur in the thymus, ensuring that only functional T cells survive. All right. It is where hematopoietic precursor cells mature into T cells via these selection processes. Okay, so this is the function of the thymus, and we spoke about the anatomy, the histology, and the histophysiology, which is like the function of the thymus. All right. So guys, this is it about the thymus. I hope now you guys know what the thymus is. When asked about the thymus, don't fail it just like I failed though. Okay. So guys, that's it. Do subscribe to MBBS Niger if you haven't, and tell your friends about our YouTube channel. All right. So see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye for now.